Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is JP.Wolf here, bringing you a quick video. I haven't done another video on Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age in a while, but I'm going to bring this one. Show a quick XP grind, money grind. This is late game though, it's not early on. There is one early on, I probably should do a video on that one too, but this one's kind of late game. So it's in the Hannah Mines, and there's multiple ways. Well, actually, there's really only one way to get to the Hannah Mines, and it's through Osmond Plain. But this half of it is not until late game. You cannot access this half until late game. So, what I mean by that is if we go over to Jahara, there is an NPC here in this section. You have to have 10 espers or 10 summons, however you want to say what they are. And he will not let you into the second half of Hannah Mines until you have that. Once you have 10, you can go talk to him. He will give you the key. Or actually, it's not even a key. He'll just have one of his minions open the gate for you. So once that happens, you just go over here to the, if I can get to it, Hannah Mines. Or you can just teleport, it's easier, because then you'll just walk up here and start going over. So where I am at is this little room with the gearbox. This one. That one right there. You can barely see the little thing. So it's pretty much here. Now, you have to set your characters up to do this, because if you don't, you die real quick. And even if you do set your characters up, you can still die really quickly, depending. So, it's just a tiny little room right here. So the way that the characters have to be set up, you can see I'm already pretty high level of doing this. You want to take your gambits, and right now I have Fran, since she's the white mage. I just have her cast Kiraja on any foe that's sleeping. That's her prime. Ash is the black mage, so she's going to cast Sleep. So Sleep on all enemies and then cast Kiraja. And then right now Penelo is just the healer. That's all she's doing, and attacking randomly. That's it. So that's all they're going to be doing. So give me an example of what's going to happen. I'm going to hit the switch, and a bunch of bats are going to spawn. So all they're doing is just casting Sleep, and then as soon as they're asleep, they're casting Heal. And since they're weak against Holy, so if I target one, actually apparently, oh yeah, because I don't have Lever on, but they're weak against Holy, that's why heals will do damage to them. As you see by the chain that I have right now, 139. I've been doing this for a little bit before this video. So there is an item in the game. I have it on Penelo right now. It's the embroidered tippet. Doubles XP. So you can level up one character really quickly. You can get multiple of this accessory. It's a really rare drop. Haven't been lucky enough to get 2 of them. But you can definitely level up somebody really quickly doing that. Right now, I have no XP earned on Fran because she's 82. And so is Vaughn. They're the 2 characters that are always in the party, so they're the highest. So I'm trying to balance everybody out to that level and then just level up evenly. Now, say I wanted to switch Penelo out, put somebody else in like Balthier. So Balthier is the Ulan Time Mage. He can do a lot of good stuff too. So I'm gonna have to change his gambits. Man, I haven't even brought him in doing this for a while. So obviously you want to shut this one off because you don't want him randomly attacking. These really don't matter except for rezzing. So let's go with, if I could find it, foe status sleep. No. See, he's only got Kira. So there's only 3 people I think have actually Kiraja. So we're not even going to do that. We are just going to go ally 60% Kira. That's it. We'll kind of make him the healer. Always need a healer doing this because it sucks. People die real quick. And so hitting the gate, switch a second time, nothing spawns. You have to zone out here and then zone out again. So it has to be two zones to reset it. I know I'm taking a long time to explain all this, but still. It's good XP. So if I hit this again, the bats should spawn. And the cycle starts all over. So this is one way to grind for a massive amount of XP late game and a ton of gil, which is the money. And it's pretty much the items that are dropping. Every time I pick one of these things up, you get a ton of them. The demon shields, the higher the chain gets, the vampire fangs, the dark incisors, they're all worth a ton of money. You get Arcana for unlocking other items as well. But see, the switch is blue right now, so it's only this one open and this one open. Turning it red is going to open up only one door. That's the door you want to zone out of to reset this, just because it's faster, because the 2 zones are very quick to hit. Now obviously I forgot to take this off and put it on Balthier. You know, we want him leveling up faster. So hit the switch, turn it blue. Bats are gonna spawn again. Now say somebody died during this. What you would want to do is flee and zone out right here. Heal up, res, blah blah blah, whatever. Zone back in, continue your attack. Now what that's going to do is it pretty much reset. Nothing else is spawned. If I hit the switch again, turn it red, the rest of the bats will spawn. This is the rest that would have spawned on the first cycle. But yeah, this is definitely a good way to make tons of money. Tons of experience. And another thing about zoning in and out is these little treasure coffers respawn every time. There's 2 items that will net you a ton of money that spawn in this. It's like a handful of like stun grenades and like power bracelet. Sell for like $5 each. You can get a ton of them because it just constantly respawns. But yeah, I mean, this is just a way to grind XP. It's boring as hell. Trust me, it's very boring. I mean, you're interacting at least, so it's not as boring as the auto AFK grinding. But yeah, for anybody who's trying to, you know, do specific fights in this game, say like maybe ZODIAC or ZODIAC. ZODIAC takes hours, well, can take about an hour and a half to fight. You want to be high enough level to kind of withstand the BS that he does. So this is one way to grind out those high-end levels. So I'll show you. So these things spawned again. So I said you can get some money out of it. The moats, yeah. But yeah, if you keep zoning in and out, they'll constantly respawn. You get money from that way. But yeah, this is it. I mean, showing you multiple times. You just gotta make sure you have your gambit set up properly. And depending on what your jobs are per character, see, somebody died, so there we go. Good example. So you just raise, heal up, zone back in, continue the assault. Like, it happens. Like, no matter how high level you are, like, they still hit like a freight train. You still can die. But as long as you're quick on the reaction, you can recover really quickly. Now, if you have a third-party member in this that can't heal, which does happen, so I can actually give you an example of that. Mosh, Full Breaker, Shikari. He can't heal. He's just a tank. So what you would want to do with him, let me zone out and reset this real quick. Put these, see if I get one of those items. Nope. Okay. So yeah, Bosch for me, he's just a meat shield. And that's all he's gonna be for this, since he can't heal. But this is where a lot of paying attention is gonna have to come in. So one of these characters is gonna have to cast Decoy on not Fran. That's, yeah, I'm glad it missed. Let's try that again. On Bosch. So you want your meat shield to be the decoy. So all the monsters are just gonna go after him. But this is where you're gonna have to take one of your healers, like Fran being the white mage, and not cast onto the monsters, but cast onto the party. You have to take control, because Bosch dies very fast. So yeah, it's tricky not having a third healer. You have to take control of one of your other healers. And it's pretty much taking control of the healer until your black mage puts all the monsters to sleep. Then you'll have it under control. Now this one, again, the rest of these are gonna spawn. So automatically you see the black mage is casting Sleep Good. Fran hasn't begun to cast because none of them are asleep yet. So I'm just gonna go here, hit the party member. Now all of them are asleep, let them do their thing. So that's pretty much how you do with the meat shield in the party. It's a pain in the ass, but it takes a little bit of practice to get. But anyways, this video's gone on long enough. So I do appreciate you tuning in. I think whenever I start doing ZODIAC and ZODIAC, I'll actually make a video of those two fights. I think that'll be the only videos that I do of this game. So appreciate you tuning in. Like, subscribe. See you in the next video.